Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. I have finally gotten around to cleaning out my pantry closet. This pantry closet is located in my mudroom, and I wasn't using this one as a closet because I have a huge giant closet right there. So but we were finding that our pantry that we have in our kitchen wasn't working for us, didn't have enough space, so we created this. I think it was last year around this time, and I don't think I had touched it since. Pretty pathetic in my mind, but anyways, so I kind of have to go through everything and decide what needs throwing out. I don't think there's too much that needs to be thrown out, but it definitely needs to be organized. Some of the stuff that I have here, just to kind of quickly show you, are some of the appliances that I use on more regular basis. If you had a chance to see my video from last week, I did a small appliance organization shelf that I organized, and that one just has small appliances that I don't use on regular basis, but this one is the stuff that I use on weekly basis, and I just didn't want to have to go downstairs all the time to get it. So yeah, so I'll show you the cleaning process and the end result. Oh, and I'm also using for cleaning right here, I've got my Dyson little vacuum and just one of these all-purpose cleaners by Method and Clementine. Okay, so let's get started. So the pantry is done, and let me just kind of show you what it looks like. Much cleaner, if I say so myself. It's such an easy place to get messed up because so many people are using it and so many people aren't putting things where they go, including myself. Sometimes I'm in a rush, sometimes I'm not thinking. So let me go through what I have. So up here I have my pasta maker, my waffle maker, popcorn machine, and my French fry cutter. Then over here, I don't know if you can see, it's grilling tools, and then also the cedar board for salmon. And up here I have different oils. I've got peanut oil, sesame oil. I have a giant thing of light soy sauce, some twine for tying up meat, for a rotisserie machine. Then I have some vital wheat gluten, some curry, and then back here I've got just things that I don't use on a regular basis, like dry beans, some breadcrumbs, some cacao nibs. And I like storing most of my stuff in mason jars, just makes it, I guess, neater, easy to see what's in them. Then I have just a vinegar, regular white vinegar. Chopsticks, I like using chopsticks, and if you get them at a like a specialty store, you can get them for quite cheaper. Then I have extra spices there, and just the back side of that other stuff. Oh, and I also have I have rice vinegar, and then I have, I think that's white wine vinegar. So these things I don't use most of the time. I end up throwing up half the bottle because I don't end up using it all, because it's just for certain recipes. Then over here I have my panini press, and back there I have my spiralizer, which I've been using quite a bit, but my kids use the panini press all the time, so I didn't want to shove it to the back and having them drop something on themselves, so this way they can just reach the panini press. They're 14 and 15, so they're tall enough to reach it. So over here is just some canned stuff. This is pretty much all the canned stuff that I have in my house. So I have a can of peaches I buy at Costco. They are sliced peaches, and I think they are in a fruit juice. And then I have artichokes because we like putting them on the pizza. And then I have tomato paste. And then I have, this is yellow curry paste. And then I have a red curry paste, condensed milk, some crushed pineapples, and just a seasoning. And then I have my slow cooker over here, my big one, my smaller one's at the other downstairs shelf, my blender, my coffee grinder that I use for like to grind up spices now, my mixer, some mixing supplies back there. Then I have my food processor supplies, and my Instapot. These are pretty much the appliances, small appliances, aside from a toaster and a coffee maker. They get, and I also have a Ninja. They get used a lot more, but these get used pretty much weekly. So I like keeping them nearby instead of taking them downstairs, especially this guy. He is so heavy. And then down here I have my wok and my crepe pan, my food chopper, and then there's some measuring cups that go with the with the pasta maker, bread maker. I think there's some measuring stuff for the Instant Pot, if I'm not mistaken. And then up here I have just cutting stuff, and I also have my Mickey shapes for pancakes. So just cheese grinders, different size of cheese grinder, cheese graters. What else do I have here? Yeah, I think that's pretty much, and I think I have a pineapple cutter in here as well. Dropping everything. Okay, so there we go. I just have to label that. Then I have my mandolin. I think it's mandolin. And then my gravy strainer thingy, separator. And then over here I have things like a candy thermometer, mashed potato press, just a rolling pin, turkey baster, and meat thermometer. So just simple things in there. And then over here, I love this thing. I got a IKEA. It is, and it fits perfectly over here. Just some aluminum foil, food wrap, parchment paper. Then I have my garlic. I buy my garlic when it's in season. I buy a big, I think it's like a, I don't even know how many pounds. And it lasts me pretty much all of the whole winter. And you just want to store it in a meshy baskets, because they'll let the air flow so they don't get spoiled. And I do the same thing with onions. I don't buy my onions for the year. I buy my onions on a weekly basis. And then over here are potatoes, which I need to buy some more. Then on the side here I have my baking cutting board that I roll out my doughs and things like that, and then a giant plastic cutting board for when we bring large pieces of meat that need to be cut and put away in the freezer and things like that. So I have a really big cutting board. And then over here I just keep paper towel, and then I have the strainers, just different sizes there. And then on this side I have extension cord, because I always need it in the kitchen, because I like using one end of the counter for my appliances and I don't have a plug there. So I like to have an extension cord here so I don't have to go searching through the house looking for one. So that's how it sums it up. Hope you liked this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did. If you're new, I'd love for you to join me on all my adventures of cleaning and decorating and planning. Until next time, thanks for watching.